Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Martinez Alejandro. I'm one of the counselors at Mission Hills High School. Today I'm presenting to you guys on the Common App. I'm presenting to you guys on behalf of the School Counseling Department at Mission Hills High School. We have a few agenda items. First, I'm going to go over who our counseling team is. Second is what is the Common App. Third is diving into the application. And fourth, I'll cover resources. We have a total of 6 counselors on our campus. We're all divided by last name. So based on your last name, that is who your school counselor will be. I've listed the emails on there, and just in case you want to reach out to your school counselor if you get stuck or need additional help, we're here to help you through this application process. We additionally have Ms. Smith from the College and Career Center. She's also available to help. We have Mr. Mersalvas and Mrs. Villa. They're both school counseling interns from San Diego State that are excited and eager to help you guys with your applications. What is a Common Application? The Common App is a free college application tool that is designed to make applying for college faster and easier. The Common App, you will only need to use one system to apply to multiple colleges and universities, and there are 2 main parts that you need to fill out. One is a set of Common App questions, and the second one is each college and university will have their own specific questions. The Common App at a glance, there's almost 900 colleges and universities that use a Common App. 204 of them are public colleges and universities. There are 62 international universities in 18 countries. There is 12 historical Black colleges and universities. And then 325 of these colleges and universities, their applications are free. There is no fee for them. 250 of these colleges and universities have a test optional / flexible, which means that it's optional for you to report your SAT and ACT score. The number might be higher than 250 due to COVID, so you would just have to check the college and university that you're applying to if they're requiring the SAT or the ACT. And then here's a map of all the universities that use Common App. And it's a map of the US, and you can kind of get an idea of like, let's say you want to move, you really want to go to Texas for school, you can go to that website link and you can filter all the schools that are in Texas, and I'll give you a list of the ones that are there. Next, we're going to dive into the application. First thing you're going to do is you're going to create an account at www.commonapp.org. This is what the website page looks like. You're going to go ahead and click on Create an Account. When you're creating an account, please make sure to select that you are a first-year student. And then also, please use your personal email. So do not use your school email. The reason why we don't want you using your school email is because it will be deactivated once you graduate. So you want the universities and colleges to be reaching out to you even after you graduate to give you some important information. And so that's why we want you using your personal email. Once you've created an account, it will take you to the dashboard. At the dashboard, if you can see, there's some tabs above that says My Colleges, Common App, College Search, and Financial Aid Resources. We're going to start off on the Common App tab. The Common App tab, it will ask a series of questions, and so first thing it will want is just your profile. So they're going to want your personal information, your address, contact details, demographics, geography, and language. They will ask questions about citizenship. They will want to add your social security number if you have one. They use your social security number to match your FAFSA. So that's what you want, is for the universities that you're applying to, for them to match your FAFSA application so that they can work on creating a financial aid package for you. So that financial aid package gets sent to you usually during the second semester, telling you how much they're going to be giving you in grants, whether those be Cal grants, federal grants, work study, or like school loans. If you are undocumented or have DACA, you will choose, under the section, there will be an other for you to select. This section also will ask for Common App fee waivers, so it'll ask a series of questions and just make sure to answer them. If you click that you need a fee waiver, your school counselor will need to verify that you are eligible for that fee waiver. It will also ask for family information. It will ask information about your parents' marital status. If you live with both parents, I'll ask about parent 1, parent 2, their contact information. It'll ask if you live with parents or if you live with someone else. So if you are in the foster care system or you're a student that is without a home and not living with parents, this is your opportunity to indicate that on the section. If you need any help with it, please let me know or any of your school counselors know. It'll ask about parent occupation, educational level, college lookup, so what college your parents attended, and your siblings. Education, so this is where it's going to ask about Mission Hills information. So it'll ask high school information. So your current secondary high school, you're going to put Mission Hills High School. The date of entry is August 2017. That's if you've been with us since 9th grade. Graduation date is June 2021. I'll ask about other secondary schools attended. So if you attended another high school, make sure to add that on there. And I'll ask about colleges and universities attended. So you'll have to report the class and the grade if you took a college course. So if you have taken classes at Maricosta College, Palomar College, you would report that. Or if you took biochemistry honors and you paid to get the CSUSM college credit, you would report Cal State San Marcos on there. Grades, so they'll want you to report grades, but they're going to ask about your graduating class size. So you're going to put 660. That is the amount of students in the senior class. Class rank reporting, you're going to put none. Mission Hills does not report ranks. GPA scale is a 4. Cumulative GPA, you will have to look this up on your transcript. And then GPA weighting, so you would select based on the GPA that you report, you would select weighted or unweighted, and you'll be able to see that on the transcript. If you haven't ordered a transcript, there's a link above for you to report, and it has some steps on there. So make sure you create an account and then request for your unofficial transcript to be sent to you via email. Okay, you'll have to report your 12th grade classes. So when you get to this part, you'll report the amount of classes you're going to take 2020 through 2021 school year. So if it's 6, you would report 6, or some of you guys have less classes because you have them like some unscheduled periods, so you would report the number. You're going to put, for scheduling system, you'll put semester. Okay. For course title, this is where you list exactly like the title that's on your transcript. So for example, if you're taking a regular English class, on your transcript it will say ENG 12 AER WCP. So you would type that exactly as it shows on your transcript. Then under the current level, if applicable, this is where you would select if the class is a AP class, an honors class, or a college prep class. So classes, if you look at your transcript, classes that have P's on them are college prep classes. The classes that have H's on them, they're honors, and then classes that have the AP are advanced placement. For scheduling, for the course 1 scheduling, you're going to put a full year. Since we are, this year we're on a different scheduling system, so you'd put full year. Okay. Now the next section will ask about like honors. Any like honors recognitions that you've received. They've recommended that you start with the most impressive award, and that you also spell out any acronyms under the section. So for example, CSF, you would spell it out, California Scholarship Federation. Now, the reason why you want to spell some of these out is that if you're going to be applying out of state, Texas is not going to know what CSF is, right? They have their own scholarships, they have their own recognitions there, so they won't know what CSF is. So that's why it's important to spell it out. Now, for tests taken, I'll ask if you took the SAT, ACT. If you have done it, make sure to input it. You want to make sure you are reporting your highest score. And then due to COVID, go ahead and check and see if the schools that you're applying to are requiring the SAT, ACT. And then if they are requiring it and you have it taken, there are some SAT and ACT dates coming up. I would just make sure that they're offering it in the area, North County or even in San Diego County. So you'll want to check to see where they're offering it at. But yeah, so just double check to make sure that your schools, if they require it or if they don't. There's an activity section as well. So you can add up to 10 activities to your application, but that doesn't mean you need to enter 10. First, you'll need to select the activity type. If the activity type isn't listed on there, you'd put other. And then you briefly describe the activity in your position. And there's a word count, so there's limited space on how much you can type in. So you might need to abbreviate in the section some of the words and simplify your grammar. For each activity, you'll need to provide the hours you spent per week on the activity and then how many weeks you spent per year on this activity. So there's an example below on just condensing your amount of words. So for this person, they had originally put, for 2 years, I volunteered at my local animal shelter. I helped out where needed, but mainly walked dogs and monitored the front desk. Last year, I was asked to take one more opportunity and been volunteering as a receptionist during the weekends. So that's 256 characters. And the edited version of it, I volunteered at a local animal shelter, walked dogs, and running front desk, given more opportunities last year, and now volunteer as a receptionist, and that's 141 words. So these are just an examples of how you can condense your descriptions. So there are writing prompts. So you choose the option that best helps answer the question and write an essay of no more than 650 words. So you'd pick one of the questions and you would answer it. So pick the one that will allow you to best describe yourself and allow the ecologist to know more about you. So you have the option of selecting the first one. Some students have a background, identity, interest, or talent that is so meaningful they believe their application would be incomplete without it. If this sounds like you, then please share your story. Second option is the lessons we take from obstacles we encounter can be fundamental to later success. Recount a time when you face a challenge, setback, or failure. How did this affect you and what did you learn from the experience? Third option would be reflect on a time when you questioned or challenged a belief or idea. What prompted your thinking? What was the outcome? Fourth, describe a problem you've solved or a problem you'd like to solve. It can be an intellectual challenge, a research query, ethical dilemma, anything that is of a personal importance, no matter the scale. Explain its significance to you and what steps you took or could be taken to identify solution. Fifth, discuss an accomplishment, event, or realization that sparked a period of personal growth and a new understanding of yourself and others. Six, describe a topic, idea, or realization you find so engaging that makes you lose track of time. Why does it captivate you? What or who do you turn to when you want to learn more? And the last one is share an essay on a topic of your choice. It can be one you've already written, one that responds to a different prompt, or one of your own design. Now, some tips on the essays. Okay, you want to start early and write several drafts. 2, choose a question that will highlight you. Third tip is answer the question being asked. Fourth, be yourself. This is your story. It's all about you. 5, avoid cliches. And then just know, get help editing your essay from a teacher or a school counselor. Now, under this section, it will also ask, so once I'll show you how to select, the colleges and universities, but once you have selected them, it will prompt some additional questions below. So courses and grades. So there are some universities that will want you to report 9th through 11th grade grades and classes. So you would report the classes. Please use the class title that is exactly on your transcript. And then just know that it will ask for what year were you in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th, and 12th grade, and I've went ahead and typed those up for you guys. And they'll ask for a grading scale. So we're on a A through F grading scale. Okay. For courses and 9th grade, so this is just an example of one that I started doing. For Mission Hills High School, you would put Mission Hills High School, the school year, this is freshman year, so 2017-2018, grading scales A through F, and then schedule of semesters. So for the class, the subject is algebra, course name, Algebra 1P, course level, college prep, and then semester grade. So S1 is semester 1, it'd be an A. Let's just say I received an A in that class. Semester 2, you'd put A. For semester, you don't have to put anything for that final grade. Semester credits, semester 1 you would put 5, semester 2 you would put 5, and final you can put 10 credits. Under the college search, we're going to navigate through the college search tab next. This is where you select the colleges and universities that you are interested in applying to. Now, I ended up putting USD, so University of San Diego. If you look on the right-hand side, there are 3 little dots. If you click on those, you have the option of selecting college information, college website, or admissions office, and it will direct you to either of those. So if I click on college information, it will give me tons of important information, such as deadlines. It will give me how much it costs for the application to USD. It will give me information if they require the SAT or the ACT, if I need to report courses and grades, and what letters of recommendations I will need for that school, or if they even require them. Okay. Now the next tab is my colleges. So this is where once you've selected under this section, so once you've selected which schools you're thinking of applying to, you'd go ahead and do the plus sign to add them. And then when you go to my colleges, they should be listed on there. So for example, I had chosen Stanford, University of San Diego, and University of Southern California. So under each university, it will have their own questions. So they will have their own essay questions. You would end up inputting your recommenders and review and submit your common application. Now remember, your recommenders are not required to show you their letters of recommendation. So just know that, they're not required, but a lot of them do share it with you. Okay. So please make sure for recommenders to do your research to see if letters of recommendation are required by universities. Some of them don't require them, and some of them do. Asking for letters of recommendation. So before inviting a recommender in your application, it's important to ask if they're willing to provide a recommendation first. So you want to make sure to ask first. And then you should be, so once you've asked, it's courtesy to at least give them to ask for a recommendation 2 to 3 weeks in advance of the deadline. So just make sure when your deadlines are coming up, and make sure that you're asking for letter recommendations ahead of time. Provide your recommender with a completed letter recommendation packet. So once you have access to this PowerPoint, you can click on the green lettering, and it'll take you to the link where the letter recommendation packet is at. The letter recommendation packet is really crucial because you'll be listing everything about you. That way we know what to brag about you. So if you give your letter recommendation packet to your school counselor, we'll know like, okay, I'm going to brag about your club involvement, and I'll brag about your sport involvement, or I'll brag about like community service or just personal information that you put on there. That way we know just all the areas about you that can help you shine in this application. Okay, so resources. So the Common App, they offer resources on their website. We do have a counseling YouTube that you'd be able to click on. There are some really helpful videos on the Common App, and it will show you how to fill out certain sections out as well. Our counseling team is here to help, and then there's a college-wise PDF document that is really helpful in answering some of these questions. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and just know that we're here for you in case you need any help.